Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest.
All right, we're bout number 2. We have the Academy's Ben Lindau taking on Otis Hamilton from Ladysmith, Wisconsin. Otis is a really tough kid, only 19 years old. Seems like one of those guys who's just a natural fighter, you know, like a Randy Linné type. He holds a big knockout win over Bruce Johnson. I mean, he knocked him out cold. Yeah, I mean, for a second fight of the evening, this is pretty big. I mean, this could be on a main card for a lot of local shows. You see Greg Nelson there in Ben Lindau's corner. Yeah, Ben, you know, actually hasn't fought in more than a year. His last fight was at Treasure Island in February of last year. He took a TKO victory over Joe Sullivan, who's 5-1, prospect in his own right. I'm actually really excited to see him. I know he's he probably took some time off to go to school. He's schooling down in Mankato right now. Yeah, blue belt in jiu-jitsu, played soccer, and yeah, he was a varsity wrestler at Wayzata, so good fit for the academy. Not, you know, surprisingly not really wearing MMA trunks here.
Looks like swim trunks.
Yeah, exactly. Now this will be interesting if Ben wants to trade with Otis, because Otis has heavy hands.
These guys waste no time.
No, not at all. And this is Ben's world here.
Probably good for him.
You can train as much as you want, but there's nothing. It's just like any other sport. The live bullets, and the live action.
Right. Yes. And the adrenaline,
yeah.
Most definitely. Battle testing all your techniques and all your training. You just don't know until you get in there.
It's all about protecting your head.
Yes. And I tell people, it's like in the middle of the storm, staying relaxed, staying composed when the whole world's blowing up, working your strategy. Yep. Believe in your training, believe in your strategy.
Looks like Ben's just trying to soften him up here for a rear naked choke.
Yep. He's got a body lock, body triangle on now.
That's
tough to get out of. To escape it, you do want to, the foot side of the body triangle, you want to put that towards the floor if you can.
Now, does he have the guy on top? Does he have his legs like that, so it's harder for him to get rid of him?
Yep. It's harder for him to submit, but he just puts a lot of pressure on the rib cage, and it's a very uncomfortable position.
Affects the breathing greatly.
Yes.
I've actually seen guys tap out to a body triangle.
I've seen guys break their ribs, get put on it. It's a tough technique.
Still grinding away there for the rear naked choke.
And this is being on top, my favorite position. That's on the bottom. That's Chris' worst position to be in right there. That's just hitting hammered is right.
For as green as Otis is, for as young as Otis is.
He looks good. I'm very impressed.
Doing a very good job defending this choke, especially considering the body triangles applied.
Yeah, Ben's just grinding him out, though. I'm impressed with Ben.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very much so.
This is, I mean, pretty much every young academy fighter comes up this exact same way.
Yep, most definitely. Those are back of the head. The rest got to watch that.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well.
Yep.
I mean, I've yet to see a warning for fence grabbing or behind the back of the head.
Yeah.
A little disappointing, but
and that's dangerous.
Especially in an amateur fight. I mean,
any fight, there's just can't punch guys in the back of the head. That's a dangerous place to get punched.
Looks like body triangles come loose here. Shimmying to the side by Ben.
He may lose his. He's going for an arm. He's transitioning to an arm bar, it looks like.
Tables turned.
Yep.
Wow.
Now he's the guard. Okay. We'll see what Chris or Otis has on top.
I would almost like to see Otis stand back up.
He was getting the best of the stand-up.
He was.
Most definitely. Well, we'll see it in the next round here.
Obviously a Ben Lindau 10-9 round there, but good showing the last 30 seconds by Otis.
Some life at the end of the round, most definitely by Otis.
A lot of people I talked to are looking forward to this fight. It's kind of living up to it.
Yeah, very much so. Now, after the round, particularly young guys, I tell every fighter to take 3 deep breaths. Just kind of really get that, fill your lungs full of oxygen, just trying to bring your heart rate back down. Yes, critical.
Say hello to our beautiful ring girl,
You'll see a lot of the great trainers in both boxing and MMA. They have certain breathing techniques they like their fighters to use.
Daniel Stewart was all about 3 deep, say 3 deep.
Yep.
3 breaths, and then he's normal, and then he gives you instructions.
That's right.
Greg's the same way. A couple breaths, and then he talks to you. And if you're a corner person, you don't want to give too much information. You just want to give a couple critical pieces to work on, 1 or 2 things, because
don't fill their head with too much.
Exactly. They won't retain it. So
you don't get them confused.
Yep, 1 or 2 things is all you need.
Also in the corners, Dan Moretz. I assume they're
Yep.
buddies from Mankato. Dan also lives down there, went to school there. I know Ben trains at the Mankato MMA school while he's in school, or while in college.
Here's the stand-up again. We'll see, because Ben's chin was up and he was getting dinked a little bit.
And this is what Otis is known for. I mean, he's all about his hands, and boy, are they heavy.
Yeah, uppercut from outside. Good takedown, though.
Sort of classic old-school matchup here, the striker grappler.
Ben didn't want any piece of that stand-up,
he did
rightfully
not.
so. I think if he stayed at his feet, he'd get knocked out.
You know, some of those guys just have natural power.
Mounted, right? Nice little mount move.
That was a very nice mount.
Now he gives his back up. Yeah. Not a fan of guys turtling, giving up their back. I think that's a horrible position. I think you're better off staying mounted rather than back mount. Because body locks back on. This is a repeat of round one.
Looks
Right?
like a replay,
Yeah.
Trying to get back up.
Yeah. Those body triangles, a lot of pain. That's tough on the ribs, tough on the breathing. Yeah. It's a bad day right there. And, I don't wish to be Otis right now.
Yeah, Otis actually, he hasn't fought. I mean, he fought back in February of this year. Big knockout over Justin Transcard on the Savage Show. Like I said, Ben, who might just be knocking off some cage rust, I should say. Hasn't fought since 2012.
Okay.
That looks like this fight could they could both stay on their feet. That might have an advantage.
Well, I
Otis,
think Otis.
no question.
Yeah, this might be tight. What do you think, Lance?
It looks pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got him at the chin. It's a wrap. Should be.
Boy, this Otis is tough, though.
Yep. Here's what you need to do now. You need to get rid of all the air in your lungs. Then as you breathe out, it tightens everything up. Oh, he's shifting a little bit, though.
This kid's so tough.
He is tough. There's that undefeated. When you get undefeated guys that only go up to 0, so they have a little something extra. Once you've been beat, things change, but when you're undefeated, it's just a little different deal.
That was a quick change.
It really
That was. I was going for the armbar transition. He needs to stack him, though. That's the wrong, but he got out of it anyway. But
And if I'm Otis, I'm standing back up.
I may pound him a little bit here, that I would agree with him. Stand back up.
There you go.
Is it? Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'd stand back up. I'd fire escape out of the guard, get back to your feet. That's your best chance.
Otis, confident with the ground and pound here. He has landed a couple good shots.
Yeah, he's got heavy hands, like you said, Drew. You can see that. Some guys just got a little bit more boom than others.
Yeah.
Last year it was over. Now it's the beauty of it.
How quickly it changes, yes.
It's like a chess match.
Absolutely. One quick sweep can completely turn the game around.
And here's the thing, especially at the highest levels, you've got to capitalize on these little opportunities. If you don't, it always comes back to bite you.
Oh, this might be good. You got an arm bar. Hooks the ankle.
Yeah, triangle's off a triangle. He's got an arm right there. 10 seconds, so he's going to survive, it looks like. It's a triangle, but it's not across the head, so he's fine. Good round.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you score, Lance?
10-9. 10-9. I've got him 2 rounds to 0. Ben over Otis right now.
What do you think, Pete Sauce?
I don't know. Otis, I think he was down to the count a couple of times that first round, and then this last round.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our newest Sterling Entertainment Group Jewelry Promotions ring girl, Danny. Say
That's the
hello.
one thing about judges. Usually they tend to score things by the second half of a round as opposed to the first.
That's why finisher rounds are so critical,
And
because that's what's in the judge's mind.
And that's what kind of Otis did, although I think just Ben trying to slap on that triangle there at the end should have done enough.
I think he's done enough, hopefully, I would say. I mean, if you're judging this properly, it should be 10-9, 10-9 for Ben.
Who do you like going into this final round?
I don't know, man. Just Otis,
Depends on
he
where
has
the
that
fight.
knockout power.
If Otis can keep it on his feet, he's got the advantage. If Ben can go to the ground, so like Drew said, this is a contrast of styles fight. Truly is.
Ben breathing pretty heavily,
He
actually.
is. He really is.
Definitely wants to get this back on the ground.
Yeah, he does. Maybe in his swim trunks.
Yeah.
Little front kick. Otis has slowed down too. Both their hands have slowed down. Oop, he turned him. Wow. That was a huge throw right there. Sacrifice throw.
Hanging out inside now by Otis.
I'll tell you what, Ben's a little tired. He's in a little bit of trouble right now.
He might be.
We'll see what he's made of.
I mean, Otis has actually shown he has a lot better ground and pound than I was expecting
Yep,
coming into the
he's got
fight.
the heavy hands. We'll see what they're both made of right here.
Submissions, I don't know exactly what Otis has. Looks like, Otis.
Otis on the cheek, baby.
Unless it's Ben's blood, but I think Otis is cut under the right eye.
He's got a bang though. He's got to take advantage of this time. Wow.
It's like in the first fight,
Inside,
it's all
or is he
about the
fully
condition.
mounted?
Yep. He's at half
He's at
guard.
half, yeah.
So right there, bed back to guard. Nice.
Nice job by Ben.
Yep. Nice.
For a guillotine there a little.
That's one thing too, when you're on top, pinned against the fence like that takes your hip movement away a little
Yeah.
bit, so then you can just bang out a little bit. Lay down some big shots. Otis has to go though. I mean, it's his time to go.
Yeah, I'm still perplexed why Otis wants to hang out here.
He's trying for X guard, trying for
He's
sweep.
also-
Now he's going for a leg lock. Let's go for a knee bar actually.
Boy, this actually looks pretty tight.
Yep. He's trying for a knee bar.
Shades of Tyson Griffin,
Right.
Frankie Edgar.
Yeah, he got out of it, looks like.
God, man, this
Now
kid is just
he go for a heel hook, baby. Nope, the leg is still in a dangerous position, but
that was a heavy left
that
hand.
was big left hand. Just tell you what, this is a great fight. This really is.
Hell of a third round we're seeing here.
Undefeated coming through at both these guys. They got that warrior spirit.
Looked like both in this fight, especially in the second round, Otis looked like he was done, and now Ben earlier looked like he was done. And it's
How quickly the tide turns, right? Yeah.
We're talking about the second fight of the evening. I mean, we got 15 more,
Yeah.
14 more to go.
It's a great night. I'm excited to be here. I'm honored to be here with you guys.
Great
Honored.
having
I'm a little
you.
stuffed up. There's big shots.
now, can you headbutt?
No.
I wish you could headbutt the
You
body,
used to
though.
be able to. Mark
Yeah,
Coleman, old guy I used to train
my
with,
goodness.
used to take two-time national champion and Olympic wrestler, would take you down and headbutt you in guard until he split you open and busted you out.
Oh, looks like Ben's got an
Arm
armbar
bar.
here.
He's got a belly down. Yeah,
We got about a minute left.
Although
10 seconds. See, when you get the arm bar, you want to stack them. You don't want to pull away. You want to compress them. Triangles, you want to try to stand up and create space. Arm bars, you want to compress. You got out of it, though.
I think we can all
Tough to
agree.
judge.
Is that a 10-9 Otis Hamilton third round?
I would say yes, 10-9, so I would score it 2 rounds to 1 for Ben.
Yeah, I would think I agree. I
My
think Ben won the
opinion.
first 2 rounds. I'm a little bit concerned what the local judges here think.
We'll see if where their heads are at.
You know, if they give the second round to Otis, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but I do think Ben did enough to win that
And
fight.
Otis didn't win this. Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Now, do you worry about it going into the judges' hands?
Yeah, always.
have to.
Yeah. But like Dana White says it all the time, don't leave it up to the judges. When you have 2 evenly matched guys, it's hard to finish people, especially guys that know what they're doing. So I've got a judge sitting right next to me. I'm gonna bump him and see how he's scoring this thing.
Speaking of judging, City's Edge Motorsports, conveniently located off of Highway 169 on Greenwood Court. City's Edge is Shakobee's home for snowmobiles, ATVs, and import motorcycles. Come check them out in person, Monday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. or online at citiesedge.com.
Awesome. They got some good vehicles over there.
They do.
Yeah.
Man, I had the opportunity to go down there last month, and boy, oh boy, they got some toys.
Yeah, I saw some pictures of you guys.
Yeah.
Lisa was there with you too, I think. And
Oh, yeah, yep, Liesel was there.
Yep. I've had a few motorcycles and just sold one, but I love motorcycles and ATVs, and here we go.
Up to Mike Majuk for the official decision.
Interesting.
Taking a while to get the scorecard. That's
Yeah,
kinda
it
what
is.
I
That's
think
always a sign that,
majority split decision might be heading our way.
very well could be.
And what does that do to your record if it's a split?
Doesn't anything.
Yeah, you still get the win, but it'll, just be noted as a split decision.
draw.
One judge had it for you,
No.
one judge had it for the other.
A draw means it's a tie.
Okay.
So a split decision just means 2 judges judge one guy, one judge judge the other guy. But at
Exactly.
the end of the day, it's a win for the person, so it really doesn't matter. As long as you get that
Completion
win.
of 3 rounds, the judges have made their decision. All judges scoring the bout 29-28.
Yep.
And winner by unanimous decision, Ben
Yep, that's
Good
good
judging.
I think great judging. Good.
I know
Perfect.
we have Andy Kemp here, we have Matt May, we got some good
Yep.
judges in the house tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I've learned more in these 2 fights.
Yeah.
So it's,
Fun, good stuff though. Good card starting out great here.
Yeah, it really is. I believe.